So with that World Cup coming in 2026, I think the next few years is just going to be incredible. And
from what I can see, is like you've got two major superstars in Europe, like Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David. I think he's at Club Bruges or Genk or something. I think
he's just moved to Lille. Yeah,
just
I think
moved
he's
to
at Lille in France. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. From when I was growing up, you had like Thomas Radzinski, who, not to put a downer on him, but he was like the only Canadian player I could think about at the time. And it was just one of those situations where could players like that inspire the next generation of Canadian players coming forward as well? Because you've got Pulisic doing really well for the USA, and now they've got fantastic players in big European countries and big European teams. So could that be the next stage for Canadian football with the World Cup coming up?
Hamza, you're absolutely right. If we look at the boys' game, because that's where your question was, Alphonso Davies has lit Canada up in terms of, you would have seen he's just been announced as the first North American to be named in the FIFA Pro 11. So the world's best 11 has got a Canadian in it. Unbelievable exposure for this country and the game of soccer at all levels. Jonathan David recently just moved to Lille. They are two incredible role models for the whole game, not just young players in Canada, but for the whole game. And then in the last 12 months, a striker for the Canadian national women's team, Christine Sinclair, she broke the record for the most amount of international goals scored for male, females in the history of the game. So we've got Alphonso Davies, who's lighting up the pathway for the male game, and then we've got Christine Sinclair, who is the world record holder for international goals scored. So Canadian football right now is in an incredibly positive place in terms of role models and global awareness of the Canadian game. Such a positive time for the game, and shame obviously we're going through the shutdown of the game at the moment, obviously for pandemic reasons. But Hamza, when a national competition comes to your country, how crazy the game goes in a positive sense. So with that World Cup coming in 2026, I think the next few years is just going to be incredible. And Edmonton, just north of me, have a chance of being one of the host cities. So there could be World Cup games 90 minutes north of me. Well, not even 7 years. Yeah, next 5-6 years. The social impact and the economic impact is so important, and not detracting away from them, but just internally within the game, how it lights up young people and inspires them to become the next Alphonso Davies or whatever world-class player is going to come to town and play at their local stadium. The power of that, the magic of that is incredible. And we're co-hosting it with the US and with Mexico. So it's going to be a fascinating time and build up the couple of years before. I can't wait to see what it does to these young boys and girls that are, just hopefully playing for the love of the game at grassroots level right now, but how it could inspire them and how it can inspire a nation. And you mentioned there the legacy beyond just the game, but how communities are formed and how, the big come together of the country and everything. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. And hopefully I'm going to play my part somewhere along the journey and hopefully help to contribute somewhere of what I do in the game. So no, really excited by it. Can't wait.